Top 5 signs who will end you in an argument. Gemini being number 1. I would say this is facts. It sounds real factual. Sag being number 2. Very much so factual. A Libra can gather you together real quick, I'm sure. June, Gemini. Oh, goddamn, Gemini. Honorable mention, Gemini. And I'm going to say that just for the simple fact that... Wait a minute, before we get into that, these signs will disrespect your entire existence. They know how to verbally assault you without even trying. Alright, so now let's get into it. We got to see why. So in every part of astrology, every zodiac sign has a planet that it rules over. Or a planet that rules over it. And pretty much the planet that rules over Gemini, it is the planet Mercury right here. So Mercury rules the mind, thinking, communication, siblings, social activities, social media period, anything social. Interests, neighbors, early education. But so now guess who sits directly opposite of Gemini on the wheel? That's Sagittarius. So that's why they are the masters of communication. But particularly Gemini, just for the simple fact that Mercury, it literally rules over what we do here on the earth. Sagittarius rules over the knowledge that we have, or the knowledge that we accumulate from the higher realms, because we're spirit beings in physical vessels. Well, Sag is that spirit being, essence, energy. Gemini is that physical being, essence, energy. And because it rules the mind, it rules over the ability to process thoughts and relay information. Yeah, Sag might be able to see that shit, but Gemini is able to detect it and air it out quicker than the Sag. Gemini is an air sign, so with the element of air, you can't see it. Sag is a fire sign. You can see it, but because you can see it, you know how to navigate it. Finding a Gemini in the conversation is like trying to chase after the wind and thinking you know which direction the wind went. Fighting a Sag in the conversation is like trying to offer up some dry ass leaves just for them to get burnt and roasted. Gemini is the first air sign, so don't nobody know it better than the Gemini. Sag is the last fire sign. You can't tell me this shit. I've been here and I've seen it all. I had to wait for everybody's time to be done with. Sag is like the highest evolution that your soul can be at. Gemini is so wise just for the simple fact that, and wise and clever just for the simple fact that, think about it, it's the first air sign. So like when you look at things on this chart wheel, the ones that are first, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are your early stages of adolescence. So Gemini is literally the part of the mind when the mind is at its sharpest, when it's at its fullest youth. That's why it represents siblings, because it's at its youth. So when you're young, your mind is so much sharper than when you get older. So when it comes to Gemini and Sag, Gemini is literally the physical body. Sag is literally that fire that surrounds the body. And so when it comes to the fire that surrounds the body, this is also the same energy that surrounds the earth, like on an electromagnetic field. And then the earth in and of itself, Gemini just know all about this shit, and you really can't navigate this shit better than the Gemini. You see that compass? They mind has a compass. They tongue got a compass.